Everybody, welcome back to Silent Hill 3. As Blues 32 and last we left off, we are in the church of, I don't know, the Order? Goody. I have a feeling there's someone on the other side of the door. The door's shut tight and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. In that case, we need to go into the other door.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me my wicked act of revenge, and deliver the soul of my poor, murdered daughter. Please. Also, care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken.
You trying to tell me something?
God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
I forgive you.
Thank you, Lord.
He just kind of mean to not say anything. There's nothing more to be said. Hi. Hello. You're rather yellowed looking. Oh. Oh. Spectacular. Stay down, you fat shit. Return chubs. Phew. I suppose I could have tried to squeeze past them, but I feel better now that they're dead. The shelves are covered with file folders and boring books. There's no information here so far as I can tell. But there are bullets. Bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun, and heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles represent our past, present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. Picture here of an angel flying into the heaven. It's nothing special. There's a wheelchair here, just a plain old wheelchair. Saint Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Saint Alyssa, mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby, and I'm the baby being held. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago, and the me here and now that sought life. Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands of a doctor of God. There's something behind this picture, though. The girl's cries and footsteps just appeared behind it, after all. Angel here of an angel flying to the heavens. Actually, now it looks more like a fallen angel. Oh, hell. Careful. Piss off! Goddamn missionaries. These look like real mind benders. I think I'll leave them alone for now. There's a book on tarot cards here. The tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and it's said to represent the entire world. Each card, number 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and ignorance, and arrogance, rather. According to some texts, the Gardener had more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
No, you make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
What?
Well, who are you
said it, not
anyway?
me.
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that madwoman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side.
What were you before?
I don't want God to be born. It wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it?
You are just very
Do your
accusational.
own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you?
Well, yeah.
You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot and sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it.
Huh.
Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
There's only 2 people, so...
You come here and enjoy spilling their blood and listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them, snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? Ah, they look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the Seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it!
Oh, that.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Goodness, you're hesitant. Other world laws. This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viron 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metratron, also known as the Agent of God. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it is founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hand of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian gods. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpent and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. You mean names like Samael? Oh, come on! What's going on in here? Oh, shot. Shoe shot. She. I don't know what I'm saying right now. God, I need health stuff. Hello again. There's him. Eternally cranking that there wheel. Whoosh! Heave! Oh, this room looks familiar. It's kind of drug here. There's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky, never mind. 24 years ago, Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. And I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them, because I'm not Alyssa anymore. Alyssa is still me. I'm not really trying to deny it or anything. There's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. I don't want to remember. Get me out of here. There's something stuck in the book. Fool tarot card. This book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglofotus. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It's said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all. Off you. Don't bother fighting you. Reason would I have to do that? This room looks familiar. I got the brass key. This was the model for my old room key. The old sketchbook. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden, out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all of these? I'll tell you straight and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that it is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside-down man under the ground, to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it? You didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to your left and keep it in sight. So you'll open the door? I'm sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that, just stay and play, or else I'll be left here all alone all day. Ah, your old dress. A memo book. There's something written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening. Or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door, and if this idle chit-chat... God I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No. Them. This last entry was written 17 years ago. And here's Dad's signature. What's this memo doing here? It was his save function back in the day. There are playing cards here on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always trying hard to win. That made her cry. No, it wasn't me. Alyssa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel, it was some other altar somewhere else. I guess we'll call it a video here. I am the Blues 32. This is Silent Hill 3. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.